Dave is back. Tale of friend. Da da da. Go again. Right. Oh, the Chex Mix turned out great. And yeah, it wasn't the family. It was, although that was Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The days before at work went insane, and I came home and was exhausted. I was like, fuck it. I don't normally take long breaks, but fuck it. It's the end of the year. Because Trump always overperforms the polls. Now, next election cycle, if I'm still around, which I plan to be. I mean, I'd only be 46. But I had 2 elections beforehand to confidently say this is Trump overperforms, and this is by how much. All it takes is for me to be walking down the street, and there's a bus with no brakes, and it's all over. When you can't afford a carton of eggs, the guy who was president when prices were way cheaper is going to win. Not to mention, this cackling did herself no fucking favors.
I did not receive any questions from CNN. Let's just be
Where'd you
very
get it?
clear.
Liar, 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 liar.
Where did you get it?
Fest in an essay published.
Why does Donna Brazil keep reminding me of Uncle Phil's mom on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? And I honestly think if the Democrats or the Democrats in at least Illinois or Chicago specifically keep up this woke bullshit, you're going to see Illinois flip red in the next presidential cycle. All right, I'm going to do the TikTok bitch.
Go get coffee, and we're walking by. There's a man and a woman sitting at a table, and a man has his phone out watching a game. And
Yeah. So, unless the woman was complaining about it, what do you care? Also, how many of you dumb fucking broads need to take your phone out and take a picture of whatever the fuck you ordered at whatever fucking cafe?
I just reposted a video of the exact same scenario.
By the way, who is this Eric? Is he your boyfriend? Is he what?
These are real-time grown men iPad babies. I hate to...
Okay, then why can't the woman be a real grown I am woman hear me roar type and tell the guy she is with at dinner, put your fucking phone away? Obviously, it didn't bother them.
Do you need your Cocomelon when you have real human beings sitting across from you? Is the
Yeah, except generally women have nothing interesting to say for the most part, so...
game really that serious that you cannot record it and watch it back when you get...
Well, depends on if I have money on the game or not. You know, a lot of men like to gamble.
at home? You have to disrupt everybody else's experience and get dragged around.
Once again, sweetheart! What about all you fucking broads and the various social medias? Again, most men don't take a picture of their goddamn dinner and post it on Instagram. Most of you fucking broads do. You are aware people can gamble in a healthy manner. Boy, you just must be tons of fun to be around. You should have had an older brother that beat the shit out of you.
But do you like having to treat your partner as the toddler that you are responsible for? Do you order for him too? You are second.
Yeah, but again, once again, women expect us when they're crying in the kitchen and we come home, and they're crying in the kitchen, and we say, well, sweetie, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong? And they go, oh, nothing. But they get mad at us that we're not fucking mind readers. You want a man to fix your problems that are causing you to cry? All you got to do is tell him. Or just say, or very clearly state, okay, I just want to rant at you. Because again, men's mind is hardwired to fix problems. If you want us to just listen, then just tell us that. And we'll listen. But again, if you're crying because some other man wronged you in some way, most men are fine beating that guy to oblivion.
In line to a virtual game he's watching on his phone. What does that tell you?
It's not a virtual game. It's a real game going on right now that he's watching on his phone. Fuck.
I don't respond to men anymore because they're usually not worth my time. But
yeah, of course, you don't like my gender, except my gender is... Well, you're completely dependent on my gender. Let's be honest, sweetheart. If all the men were to go away for a week, you'd all be on your knees ready for blowjobs when we got back.
If you believe that women cry about everything, you're not attracted to them, and you also do not have the emotional complexity to relate to them.
No. Women cry over the over the stupidest shit. Okay. Yeah, there were some men crying getting back to the elections, but it was about 90% of women bawling their fucking eyes out because the cackling Kamala didn't win. Give me a break. Women cry over the stupidest shit all the time. Are there some men that do this? Yes, but they usually get mocked and made fun of.
And also,
you know, and listen, I often say that Red Dead Redemption 2 is undefeated with women. There is not a chick that I have yet seen stream RDR2 play the entire game, and when Arthur dies, spoilers, at the end they're not bawling their eyes out. But at least they got invested with Arthur. I mean, you're crying over losing an election? Really?
aren't you guys the same ones that punch holes in the wall when your team doesn't win? I'd say.
If any man punches a hole in the wall because his team didn't win, I'd call that guy a fucking idiot. And yeah, you shouldn't be watching football because you're acting like a toddler. Same thing as gamers that punch holes in their walls because the game is getting frustrating. The fuck is wrong with you? Or the gamers that break their controllers or break the game. Everything has to be so fucking... What is wrong with you? Hard with these people. You know, but at least with the controller and at least with the game, okay, that's easily replaceable. Punching a hole in the wall means, oh, great. Now I gotta clear out the shit that I punched. Now I gotta spackle the hole or put some drywall in there. That looks terrible. Now I gotta repaint the entire wall. But that looks terrible compared to the rest of the room, so then I gotta repaint the whole fucking room. Yeah, are there emotionally incontinent men? Yes. But generally, as a rule, women are way more emotionally incontinent than men. All right, last one, and this is what caused me to make this trilogy.
Who is choosing to be child-free by choice for...
Okay, she says, as a lesbian who is choosing to be well, then who the fuck is Eric? Who is this guy that you were constantly filming your videos with? I can't believe I'm saying this. The devil must be ice skating to work. But yeah, I agree with that statement. If you're not prepared to fully commit to being a parent, whether you're adopting or one's getting shit out of some woman's crack, yeah, you probably shouldn't be a parent.
If your love is conditional and your children need to be of your makeup, they need to be little propagations of you, it is not necessarily children that you want to raise.
Well, most people, yes, want to continue the line. Well, I have to take a piss. And speaking of lesbians who apparently date men or something, I don't fucking know.
Have big platforms, but at the same time, we don't have the reach as these other people on the right who...
Whoa! Coming out of Florida, but it's not Florida man, doing what a Florida man can. It's Florida woman, doing what a Florida woman does. Anyway, Florida pizza delivery woman stabs a pregnant customer 14 times over a bad tip. The delivery driver allegedly returned to a Florida motel where a couple was staying, stabbed the woman multiple times this week over being tipped $2 on an order. Brianna Alvelo, 22, is charged with attempted murder, home invasion with a firearm, kidnapping, assault, all this stuff. A woman, her boyfriend, and the woman's 5-year-old daughter, oh Jesus, were staying at the Kissimmee Hotel. If I butchered that, I'm sorry. To celebrate a birthday, ordered Marco's Pizza. Oh Jesus, Marco's are all over. Son of a bitch. And hold on, I'm just going to stop here. I don't know if y'all have Marco's in your neighborhoods, but their pizza has gotten greasy as fuck. And I love greasy pizza. This makes me sick to my stomach. So, yeah. Oh, Florida. God, I can't wait to move there. Anyway, let's get back to these two fucking fucks.
Get a lot of views by... I think that...
Oh, yes! Kyle Kalinske is clapping Joe Rogan's cheeks. A middling nothing YouTube channel going after the biggest podcast in the motherfucking world. Yeah, I'm sure Rogan is sweating Kalinske. Although it would be interesting to see those two fight. Mike, you're not an asshole. You're way too soft to be an asshole. I'm an asshole. Mike, you're way too soft to be an asshole. Joe Rogan hears out Kyle Kalinske's point of view. Then he hears out Ben Shapiro's point of view. Then he comes to his own conclusions, and that's being stupid. Again, you guys are in a fucking cult! I don't know what other way to say this, but you guys are in a cult. I'm sorry, if we were to institute 100% of what you guys wanted to do, this country would be bankrupt and go to shit in 5 minutes. Again, there's a reason socialism has never worked. There's a reason communism has never worked. There's a reason capitalism works. And it's because we live in the real world, not your stupid, dumb, fucking fantasy world. Yeah, socialism might work in Star Trek. But guess what? Star Trek has matter replicators, these magical devices that can produce food. They also have an energy called warp energy, which is completely clean and provides vast amounts of power for nothing. In the Star Trek world, the basics of human life are already met. Star Trek Voyager. But Star Trek. Oh, yeah. Rogan endorsed Trump, and you're all butthurt about it. Well, don't worry. I'm sure. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is her name? Whatever Kyle's wife's name is. I'm sure she'll lube up the strap on real good and be gentle when she pegs you.
Trump said, I never said lock her up about Hillary. He just sat there and took it. So that was.
Well, Trump. Okay, I can't remember 2016. Maybe he said it, whatever. Did he do it? No. And he won the election in 2016. So it's that point is irrelevant.
Like you're just a joke.
All right, this is just ridiculous and retarded. I'm done with these two fucking leftists jacking each other off. The only difference is Mike at least takes a real dick up the ass. I don't have a weed charge. I'm not a fan of marijuana.
They're losing their minds over people like Anna Kasparian and Cenk Yogurt being open-minded, more open-minded.
After we get done yelling and screaming and arguing at one another, you have to have the ability to sit down and have a beer with with the same guy. And look, I have massive disagreements with Charlie Kirk. And we can discuss them and have a good old-fashioned fight on stage, but once it's over, I'll happily go out to dinner with the man. I mean, I don't know if Charlie Kirk drinks, but, you know, I'll get drunk with him. Same thing with AOC. I have massive disagreements with the bitch. And we can talk and blah, 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 and I'll go to dinner with her, too. In that instance, I might even pay the bill. Well, actually, in both instances, I might pay the bill, because as I'm getting older, I have less and less time to split the bill. Well, yeah, because Cenk has had a long history of wanting to basically take the Second Amendment and cross it off the Constitution. Excuse me one second, I gotta pee again. I'm not running from you. Running from you would be, I challenge you to a debate, and then when you accept, I keep making excuses as to why I can't do it. You challenging me to a debate on my show and me not doing it just means I'm not going to debate you. What do you think? I have to answer every fucking challenge that's given to me? If you believe that, I have some goddamn lovely land to sell you in Florida.
Last time I checked.
Waterfront property, motherfucker. I didn't challenge you. You keep saying, I want to talk to you about this, Dave. Why don't I going to talk to you about shit? Just as much as Anita Sarkeesian didn't have to talk to me about anything. Nobody owes anyone a fucking debate. Grow up. Actually, Hitler might be the most famous dictator to ever live, but he's not the worst. I'm not saying he's good, but he's not the worst. He's beaten by dictators like Joseph Stalin, Pol Pot, Mao Zedong. I will say he's probably the worst for going after specific groups of people. But yeah, he's not the worst. He definitely, you know, Hitler killed 60 million, Stalin killed 60.
I wonder what this
and
guy...
also, if you would like to know, the father of animal rights laws and our modern zoos was Adolf Hitler. And yeah, if you were found in violation of said animal cruelty laws, you weren't sent to prison, you were sent to Auschwitz. Oh no, I would have been in Hitler's gulags or Hitler's concentration camps because one, I can't keep my mouth shut criticizing the government, and two, Hitler wasn't a big fan of atheists. Hitler, and Himmler. Hitler did the Spear of Longinus. Hitler.
It's like, well, it's not a human right for biological males to be able to compete against biological females in sports. So biological.
No, because biological males will beat the shit out of biological females. Riley Gaines literally said, on paper, I am the far superior swimmer to my husband, who is also a swimmer. But if we ran a race, he'd kick my ass every day of the week.
It's not a human right for kids to be able to transition before they become adults. That's not a human right.
Yeah, once again, we can't trust a 19-year-old to drink a beer responsibly or purchase a handgun and handle that responsibly. But we can trust a 9-year-old to decide their gender and whether or not they want the dick saw out. Can you please give me examples of when or where Charlie Kirk has been a racist? Where he's openly said, fuck the black people, fuck the this, fuck the that, because again, he's been on stage several times with the Officer Tatum, and if Charlie Kirk was racist, he wouldn't be on the same stage as the Officer Tatum. Cenk Uygur is Turkish or brown. Charlie Kirk, if he was a white supremacist, would not be on the same stage as Cenk Uygur. I killed your argument.
With racists. I don't have beers with racists.
Again, if Charlie Kirk was racist, then he would not give his own fucking stage to Cenk Uygur, who is Turkish, a.k.a. brown. Oh my God, you stupid, dumb, sorry, ginger, soy boy, son of a bitch. I hate to bring this up, but you guys are the racists. You're all in support of black people up until they have a different fucking opinion than you. Up until they go off that sweet Democrat plantation. Then what happens? Oh, they get called Uncle Toms, which I don't know how that's an insult because Uncle Tom was the fucking hero of the story. Then you guys are perfectly fine calling them every fucking vile name in the book, and fuck you, you smug ginger cocksucker. Except life was better for poor people under Trump than under Biden. Because at least under Trump, they can afford the fucking carton of cocksucking eggs.
Isn't gonna come for him. In fact, he'll.
Oh God, I gotta move on. I can't. Jeez, Greg, how the fuck? How in the fuck did you maintain mental composure during this fucking delusional ginger fucking? Oh God. And all I have to say to this is, Dave, men should never wear sweaters.
And also to change the system.
Son of a
It's
bitch.
not an accelerationist point of view.
All right, I gotta piss again.
I do not trade individual stock. I have no outside income. I live off of my congressional salary. And that's just what it is. I don't believe in members of Congress trading individual stock.
Do you have your rent compensated? I think you might, because the hotel might want to say, hey, this is where AOC eats, sleeps, and jerks off.
I think it's wrong.
I mean, I don't care if she has $29 million in the bank. I don't care if she has $8 in the bank. AOC is never going to be fucking president. Because if you put this airhead in a debate in 2028 against the presumptive nominee, I'll just go with J.D. Vance, he will rip this cunt apart. He will literally send her back to the place where she belongs, either A, being a student in a kindergarten class with cookies for the class, or B, back to that taco bar from when she came.
Is that she is not only correcting a falsehood, she is also saying you can independently.
Oh yes, it's a falsehood. I can independently verify it. Fuck it. Yeah, and Black Lives Matter's tax records are supposed to be open and transparent. Yeah, they really were. So take me away, you... I can't decide if you're hot enough. We're fashion out of time Australian chick.
Okay, so since Trump won the election, we're cooked.
Oh God,
yeah.
this guy.
I'm gonna be leaving the U.S. and I'm gonna be moving to Hawaii.
So he's gonna leave the U.S. and move to Hawaii. Who wants to tell the young gay black man the problem where he's fucking up?
I am fucking feral today. Act like you know me. Like, I want to eat, like, maybe they voted for Kamala, but, like, I want to eat them right now.
So, all 115 pounds of you are going to take on 3 fully grown men that look like they work out. Yeah, you're not going to do shit, bitch. No, a CEO was murdered by a murderer. You didn't take out anybody. There'll be a new CEO, and United Health will keep chugging along. You're not going to have your stupid little fucking commie bullshit revolution. Fuck off.
Do it. Kill yourself right now. Reply. Reply with a video of you killing yourself. Fucking loser.
Oh, God, I love these reactions. I still do. Oh, just give the girl a dick to suck on. Okay, that's a pathetic man because he allowed his girlfriend to get her upper lip pierced and her nose pierced.
I'm going to get drunk today, and I'm going to act like an angry black fucking woman because I'm fucking angry!
Could you go to the shower instead of wearing your shower cap all day? Oh my God, 6 piercings! God, maybe we do need to bring slavery back.
I'm mad.
You can't fucking wash your hair. You don't know when to call it quits on piercings. I don't know. Maybe there's a point in bringing slavery back. I don't know. Y'all tell me.
Upset. I'm angry as fuck, bro. I'm angry. I'm hurt. My feelings are fucking hurt. We always finish last. We always come fucking last.
Yes, because you have 6 piercings in your face. And if you seriously thought Kamala Harris had a chance to win, again, I have waterfront property to sell you.
To everybody, even our own fucking men. And you niggas mamas be black.
Maybe that's why black men, in the numbers they did, voted for Trump. It was still overwhelming for Kamala. But maybe that's why Trump got the amount of black men that he did. Because again, all you black cunts do is just say, oh, well, you're black. You're black. You're black. Maybe that's why. Maybe black men would like black women to actually be women again, instead of this hyper-masculine version of yourselves.
This shit is crazy. Y'all got black-ass daughters. I'm angry.
Yes, and they would like to afford Christmas presents for said black-ass daughters, as you put it.
Angry as fuck. I'm gonna get drunk and cause a problem.
Good. You do that. Then you can spend the rest of the evening in jail.
I say we pass a law that requires anyone who voted for that orange piece of shit to wear their Trump hat 24/7.
Well, actually, voting is anonymous, so, yeah. There's that, you dumb cunt.
Bitch, it's not about a fucking bug.
I didn't see this. Bitch, wash your fucking hair! God, Jesus Christ, if there's one thing I would run on if I ever run for president, one of the first things I'd run on is banning fucking shower caps! Bitch, wash your fucking hair!
You're
fine. Bonnet, shower caps, I don't care. Ban them all. And it wasn't just fucking men. But honestly, considering how well women have done, hell, running their own families, you bitches need to be controlled. Whatever. But really, just speaking as you, individual black bitch that doesn't want to wash her fucking hair, so she has a shower cap on. You were alive for his first term, and you were just fucking fine. Now act like an adult when shit don't go your way, and just move on.
Us, a woman, being happy doing shit.
Yeah, and we don't need no fucking in the White House.
USA. This is not only...
You know what's funny? You didn't have those bonnets and you didn't have those shower caps when you look at black women from 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Maybe at the tail end of the 2010s. Just saying. Well, then why don't white women have them? Again, white women have the silkiest hair of all. They don't put them on. No, it's just to hide the fact that you were too lazy to get in the shower. All right. And this is where I'm going to end this tonight. Good night, everybody.